to our first training series on recruiting. Yay. Okay, so I had a conversation with Dawn Campbell, our regional director, at the beginning this month, and I said, Dawn, tell me what to do. And she said, Elizabeth, there are 3 ways that we can build this business. 1, we can bleed our preferred customers to death. We can keep selling them product and selling them more product. We can keep upselling them product, which is what we have been doing since January. I feel like every time we turn around, we have a special. And we are reselling, upselling our customers, which is awesome. Our customers are, there are billboards. They are our biggest proponents of business and products. And so, yes, we want to get as much products in their hands as we can. Dawn said, the second way that we can build this business is we can go out and get new preferred customers, which we've done that too, haven't we? Free microdermabrasion paste. Free lash boost. Hello, we gave away the farm with that. Okay, so yes, that's the second way. And she said the third way that we can build this business, as you know, is to recruit. And that's where we are today. That's where we are this month. We need to recruit. We have to recruit if we want to be able to have a sustainable business where we leave a legacy and a business that allows us to be able to walk away potentially from a job, to be able to have a third revenue, a life-changing revenue. That is how we create that kind of income. 5%, 5 generations deep, does not sound like a lot, but it adds up very fast. And it is the exponential growth of that that allows us to be able to duplicate on a incredible scale. Okay, so 5% times 5 is 25. That's a lot. Okay, so just think if you had 5 generations deep, you make 5% off of them, off of what they sell, and that's a total of 25%. Okay, that is a lot of money. Okay, and so we need to recruit. We all need to recruit. And I want to talk to you about what it takes, how many people it takes in order for you to reach the different levels in our organization. So for some of you, you're going to be like, duh. We learned this on the first day, Liz. But that's okay. Okay, it's good to revisit this because what they tell you from corporate on that sheet, you know how many people it takes to go level 5? They lied. They lied straight up to all of us. Yep, they did. And I want to tell you how many people it actually takes to go level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5 for a sturdy business. And to not have to every month be like, I'm not going to hit this level, and be scurrying around and trying to find orders from here and pull orders from there. And does the dog need something? Oh gosh, the cat needs an eye cream. Yes. Okay. So in order to not do that, we recruit. And what corporate tells us on that sheet of what it takes to be able to get to level 5 to maximize the compensation plan is not really truth. And it was actually after I hit level 5 before I finally heard from a top RFXer. It was Natalia Yasko. I think I had just hit level 5. I think I'd rebuilt level 5. Yeah, because the first time I hit level 5, it fell apart. And then the second time I built level 5, I heard Natalia Yasko tell everybody what it really took. And I thought, dang, that would have been good to know. So I want to tell you the real numbers so that you don't have false hope and false expectations, because that can create a lot of frustration and discouragement for you. I know when I hit level 5, and it was, with 8 people and it fell apart, I was really like, gosh, I suck. What am I doing wrong? I'm a horrible leader. But if somebody had told me that that's not really what I needed, then I needed this amount more, then it would have been a better journey for me. And I would have been like, okay, this is normal. And this is how we built the business. And so that's what I'm here to do, is to tell you what's normal. And so that is going to be our discussion tonight. This is going to be quick, brief. I want this to resonate. I need you to stew on this, because sometimes I tell people these numbers, these real numbers, and they're like, yeah, okay. But I need you to really think about this and what it's going to take for you to do this. As you know, we have opened the November retreat back up for qualification. And so this is a retreat that is based on a qualifier of level 5 for 4 consecutive months, okay? And I'm going to tell you how you do that depending on whatever level you're at in the business, okay? Let's get started. All right, so let's start with level 1. And I just want you to know, by the way, I pulled a few other RFXers, and these were the exact numbers that they came back with, okay? So just FYI, this is not just Liz's opinion. This is other fellow RFXers and their opinion too. All right, so if you want to be level 1 in this business, which level 1 means you, one person direct to you hitting EC, which is 600 PSQV, and then meeting their 100 SV, which means you tap into your first generational pay and make 5% extra. Technically, on paper, you need one person to do that, but in reality, you need anywhere from 2 to 8 people. That's discouraging, isn't it? So that one of them will hit EC, okay? Level 1, 2 to 8 people. Level 2, that's 2 people hitting 600 PSQV in their 100 SV. 2 people direct to you. In reality, you need 4 to 10 people. Level 3, which technically you need 4 people to hit EC, but in reality, you're going to need to recruit 8 to 14 people for that to actually happen, okay? So level 1, 2 to 8, level 2, 4 to 10, level 3, 8 to 14 people, level 4, which is 6 EC legs on paper in the system. You need 6 EC legs, but you need to recruit anywhere from 12 to 18 people in order for this to happen, okay? 12 to 18 people for level 4. Level 5, which on paper, in our back office is 8 EC legs, okay? And in reality, you need 16 to 30 people direct to you in your back office to be firing off of 8 EC legs. This is sad, isn't it? This is sad. No, it's not sad. It's reality. It is this business. And once I finally heard that was like a light bulb for me. I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. This is no longer Liz is a bad leader. This is no longer, I'm a freak because I can't get these people to do the business. This is a numbers game. And that was encouraging for me because I looked at this as I just need people to say yes. And eventually I'm going to get to those people who want to build this business. So I want to tell you how my business looks, and this is very similar to how Becky Crenshaw's business looks. So we have recruited about the same. We have recruited over 100 people in the business. Becky's been in for about 5.5 years. Yeah, because she joined me after 1.5 years. I've been in 7. And so we have recruited over 100 people. On average, we average anywhere from 25 to 30 EC legs, okay? So that right there shows you that, the numbers do work out. Over 100 people it took us to get 25 to 30 EC legs. And you need to know that it's not consistent. Some months it's 27. Some months it's 24. Some months it's 30. Some months it's 23 because people come in, they fall off, they leave. It is the nature of this business, unfortunately. We always have to be recruiting. Now, my people who are truly in this business, who I have locked arms with, who have told me, Liz, I want to be at your level and beyond, that is anywhere from 8 to 15 people that I have direct to me. out of over 100 people that I have recruited. And if I were to have Becky Crenshaw on here right now, or any other RFXer, they're going to tell you the exact same thing. Okay. It is like finding gold in a sea full of sand. Okay. You're looking for just those specific people. So we're looking for warm bodies. That's how I looked at this. But we're not looking for wholesale buyers. Okay. When I talk about that 100 or more people that I've recruited, I'm not talking about wholesale buyers. Okay. Don't count them. We are looking for somebody who says when they sign up, I would like to build this business with you. Okay. They may go into the witness protection program tomorrow, but they told you that they wanted to build this business. Okay. You count that as a yes. Yep. Check them off the list. I will give you a point for that. Okay. But not if they said, I'm not interested in building the business. I just like the product and I want to buy it at wholesale. That does not count. Okay. So we need those numbers to add up. All right. All right. So let's talk about how much this is going to take effort wise. So for every 10 good conversations you're having, every 10 good conversations, you're going to have 2 people that join you in business. Maybe one will end up hanging in there with you and being EC. Okay. So for every 10 conversations, you're going to get 2 that join, 1 will end up doing the business and maybe sticking with you. It's a 50-50 chance. All right. To get 10 good conversations going, you're going to have to reach out to about 100 people, because for every 100 people that you reach out, about 10% will respond and stay on board with you and keep conversating with you and keep engaging with you. Okay. These have to be obviously thought out, meaningful reach outs, not the corporate, hello, I want to tell you about my Rodan and Fields business. These have to be like building meaningful relationships, conversations that we're having, which we're going to talk about that as the week goes on and what that looks like. But today specifically, I just wanted you to have the numbers in your head because I come in contact with lots of level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, level 4s, level 5s, premiers, elites, RFXers. I end up at lots of cocktail parties. And I always ask people about their business. Liz isn't afraid to ask. And I always ask, how many people you recruited? How many people do you have hit EC? That knows how many people really want to build a business. It is the same across the board. These are the real numbers right here. Okay. I want to preface this by saying these numbers that I have given you, these are reasonable expectations. Okay. In certain circumstances, you are going to get someone who is very well established, well respected in their community, and every single person that they recruit pretty much hits EC. Okay. I have one person direct to me. Who is that? This is not how her business looks. Okay. She is firing off all cylinders, and pretty much everybody she brings in, hits EC and goes above and beyond level 2. She's being very strategic about who she reaches out to, very poignant. And this is also someone who is very well embedded in her community and very well respected, very well connected. Okay. So that was not the situation for Liz. The numbers that I gave you at the beginning are typical scenarios of how this will play out for you. Okay. If you're a normal person. All right. So I want you to have the real information. I do not want you to get discouraged hearing those numbers. I hope that kind of like alleviates some of the pressure and also gives you an idea of a realistic idea of what you need to do. But I also want you to be hopeful. Like, I'm always hopeful. Okay. When I bring somebody new into the business nowadays, I don't get excited. I don't get excited anymore. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm not like, yeah, they're going to get Lexus. because you just don't know anymore. I train them. I give them the resources that they need. I treat them just like everybody else in my business. I'm hopeful. I'm prayerful. I pray for their business. But obviously, at the end of the day, what I've learned is that this is a numbers game, and I cannot control people. I cannot control their outcome and the work and activity and the nurturing that they're going to put into their business. I can't control that. But what I can control is my personal activity. I can control my destiny and recruiting. And I know that at the end of the day, this is a numbers game. It's a recruiting game. Okay. And so that's how I look at it. All right. I'm so excited to delve more into this week. As you have questions, please post them below in the comments feed, and I will address them on the next call. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about who are we looking for? What kind of people are we looking for? What kind of personality? Do they need to have a certain income? Do they need to look a certain way? What if they have 3 heads? Do we still recruit them? Meet me back here tomorrow, and we're going to talk about just that. Again, any questions that you guys have, I want you to post below, okay? Because I know this is a lot of probably not what you've heard before, but it needs to be said, and the realistic expectations of what it takes need to be laid out.